Hello there, brothers and sisters of the Blitz universe. You're watching Blitz Addict again. Welcome back to channel, and today we're gonna talk about the Jagdtiger. Oh man, how I love this tank. I really love this line of German heavy tank destroyers. Also, I love the line of glass cannon tank destroyers, as you probably noticed because of my reviews. I already did, but there's a Yakaroo coming, so just wait. I already have it. Probably I'll do a review very soon. But now let's talk about the Jagdtiger. It's a great tank, great, heavily armored, and nice DPM and nice gun tank. It can really make wonders. So if you're really thinking about this tank and you have the Jagdtiger 8.8, the premium version of it, is the pretty much the same tank. The tank itself is the same, only the gun on the tier 9 is a bit higher caliber with a little bit of punch. But still, it's a great tank. It has 20, as I remember, 250 millimeters of armor on the front, but only on the upper case. As you can see, the sides between the gun, let's say the left and right side of the gun, it's 250. Still, it can be penable by the premium ammunition, but it's really hard to pen with AP, even for other tank destroyers. It's really hard. So the upper plate, it's quite nice. It's, I think, I don't really remember, it's 160, 150, something like that, but it's angled, so it can also bounce. But lower plate, as in every German tank destroyer, in most German tanks, the lower plate is a weak spot. So height, try to stay held down, just showing your upper case with the gun and hiding your hole. And if you can't, just hide the whole hole. You should try to hide at least the lower plate. But as it comes for the tank itself, as you can see, it's really massive. So the camo values aren't great, but the gun is really nice. It's a sniper tank, typical sniper tank it's typical for the German tanks in general, because they all known from the guns. Yeah, the guns are really great on German tanks, and the same is on the Jagdtiger, which is really nice. So if you're looking for accuracy, you can't find nothing better than the German lines. Okay, so now let's go just briefly through the stats, through the consumables, ammo loadout, and so on, and for the best part of a gameplay, which I have nice portion of it. One mastery game, which I already put in my mastery series, but I decided to put it also here. So for those of you who haven't watched, if you haven't, please do. Probably I have many mastery games, not only my mastery games, but also my viewers' mastery games, my clanmates, and probably you will enjoy it. So now let's go for the consumables. Okay, so we can briefly go through the stats. As you can see, 1800 hit points, which is great. The main armor on the front says 250, but as I told you, it's only the uppercase. Like some superstructure where the turret normally is on tank, this part in front has 250. On sides you have 80, on rear you have 80, so you can side scrape a bit. If you need to just bait a shot, it can bounce on sides also. View range is 260, even with the camo net, so quite nice. As you can see, the camo with the camo net, it's quite nice. It's really nice. For this kind of a big, massive tank destroyer, it's really nice. DPM, as I told you, almost 4,000, which is great. Reload time is below 7 seconds. Average penetration on AP is 276, which is great. On APCR is 352, which is also great. HE is 65 only, but still can do his job. Average damage 460 on AP, 390 on APCR, and 600 on HE. Aiming time 3.8 seconds. Dispersion is 0.303, which is really nice. Elevation angles are 14 degrees and depression 8 degrees, which is also great. So you can easily hide your lower plate and your upper plate and only show your superstructure, the main upper case of the tank. Gun traverse isn't great, 10 left, 10 right, but it really does the work. The tank isn't that doesn't lack mobility as much as the Jagdtiger, so it's really it can really do its job. Okay, so top speed 38, not great, but also not bad. 12 on reverse, average speed is 23, power to weight ratio is 10.2, weight 75.42 tons. Hull traverse speed is really not great, 36.52. You should remember you don't have a turret, so the hull traverse speed is really does really matter. Okay, and that's all for this. Let's now proceed to the consumables and for the gameplay. Okay, so as it comes for consumables, I'm using typical consumables, multiple purpose restoration pack, repair kit, and adrenaline. For provisions I use chocolate bar, and improved fuel. As it comes for ammunition, 24 rounds of AP, 4 rounds of APCR, and 8 rounds of HE, because this HE can really make nice damage when you just shooting at the sides of tanks or back of tanks, especially the American line. It's really nice to have. Okay, as it comes for equipment, I use gun rammer. As you can see, with the gun rammer we have almost 4,000 DPM, like 4K DPM. Yes, please, like every time. Reload time, as you can see, is below 7 seconds, which is great. Enhanced gun lane drive and vertical stabilizer, I use them because accuracy is great. With the refined gun you will get below 0.3, which is 0.272. If you want just to snipe at the back, then you can use refined gun and a supercharge. I'm using vertical stabilizer and enhanced gun lane drive. It depends really on your playstyle. So if you want to stay at the back, those two are for you. If you want to be more active and mobile on the battlefield, then those two are for you. Okay, defense system. It's a tank destroyer. You know, it's mostly played to the mid-range, at the back of the map. Mid-range, not really brawling. I love brawling, I love rushing, so yeah, I'm frontlining it. But still, I'm using defense system. I think it's more useful than the improved modules. I'm also using enhanced armor, of course. I told you it has great armor on the front, and on the sides also it's really nice, so we just use this bonus equipment. As it comes for the last one, I would use the toolbox. Of course, I always prefer toolbox over enhanced tracks. I'm using camel net. The camel volumes aren't great, so at least we were boosting them a bit by using camouflage net. And improved control, of course, the traverse speed isn't great, as you can see. Even with the improved control, it's only 36.52, which isn't really great. And the last one would be high-end consumables. If you don't use adrenaline, then the consumable delivery system is better. Okay, so the first game is Supremacy on Falls Creek. I'm tuning with my clanmate Kilobot here, and we decided to push C. As you can see, there are 3 tier 10 tanks and 4 tier 9 tanks, but still the Jagdtiger can stand against tier 10, no problems at all, so I'm not really worried. And we're just gonna try to clear this flank before we move on. This game is really really short and really interesting. There were some parts of it in my low blitz moments, but still the game is real nice. As you can see, there's a Death Star there, there's an IS-8 there, so we're not really now pushing, but the Death Star is now on reload. We see there's two more at the back, and we're just gonna try to do something good here, because otherwise we can't really do nothing. We're just gonna sit here and do nothing. So we're pushing on the IS-8. As you can see, he's not noticing us. We're gonna ram him for nice 7550 hit points and kill him. And now there's a Death Star. We receive a shot but still clear the Death Star. So we already on 2 kills, very fast. There's a WZ on the left, so we're gonna just shoot him once, try to bait the bounce. We did manage to bounce him. Now we're gonna shoot him again. The penetration is great, so no problem at all. Nice ram for a little bit more damage. We're on finish the reload and we're gonna finish him off. So we already on 3 kills. There's a nasty one who really wants to get me, which he does once. But our Death Star is blocking his way, which is great. As you can see, the armor is really great, but we received the bounce. Happy days. We're gonna try to shoot the lower plate. We're gonna shoot him once, and we're gonna finish him for our 4th kill, and that is the end of the game. So 880 blocked, over 3000 damage dealt. Very short game, first class, top gun. As a tier 9 in this game, I think we did at least good. Okay, so here's an encounter battle on Normandy, and it's actually my mastery battle, which I already gave it to you in my mastery series, but still I want to put it here for those of you who haven't watched it and just gonna watch this review of the Jagdtiger. So it's gonna play it mainly in the back. We are the one of 2 tier 9 tanks. Rest of them is tier 10, and they're good players, so we don't want to really go frontally, at least at the beginning. We can support our team from the back, and then we can just do some things better than dying at the beginning of a battle, which wouldn't be really great. So now we spotted the IS-7. Here it is. Unfortunately, we can't really penetrate his upper plate. With the APCR, yes, but still it's gonna be quite hard. So just switching between AP and APCR. Managed to get his front plate at a nice angle, so we can go through, and he's already cleared. So it's not 6 against 6. Here's an AMX. Unfortunately, we hit below the bottom of the turret. I want to hit the bottom of the turret and penetrate. But the next penetrated with an AP shot. Fortunately, we got shot, and there's an object 268. We put one into him, trying to get unspotted. As you can see, when we do it like this, we're not getting spotted. But finally, someone managed to spot us. There's a waffle who's not looking at us, so we're gonna just take advantage and put nice HE shell. We were a bit lucky there not to get hit. HE is still loaded. If he backs up a bit more, we're just gonna finish him, and he does. So we just cleared him for our second kill, no, for our first kill, sorry. And we're gonna kill quite a few players here, so it's gonna be something more than just 5 on 5 like it is right now. We're still gonna have targets, so we're not moving. There's a E50, MX-50B, which I want to clear, but he knows what he's doing. It's really hard to hit him. and no one is flanking on the left side. I noticed this. You have to be map aware, you know, you have to know where the enemies are. If you want to be successful in this game, you just have to know what's going on and where are the enemies. Now it's like, look, it's 2 on 4 now, just me and this, and my IS-7, which is doing quite nice. So we're just gonna not focus the WZ, and we're just gonna try to just secure him from multi fire from most of the rats, and he clears the WZ, and now it's 2 against 3, so it's quite nice. Unfortunately, this AMX is gonna clear the IS, as I remember correctly. There's a Jagdpanzer, which we really want to hit to soften him up a bit. Unfortunately, we can't pan him if we switch to APCR, but we hit the corner of his uppercase and did nothing. There's an AMX, nice bounce. Unfortunately, second one goes in, but we cleared him, and now it's 1 against 2. We're on 2 kills already. There's an AMX 50B and there's a big Yagaroo. Both of them are deadly to me, and we're just gonna try to get a shot, but as soon as we go through here, we can see there's a Yagaroo at the back, so we don't want to push. And now we are 1 shot, so it's not good. Managed to clear him through the drive wheel. Gonna make up for the engine, and we're gonna go for the bottom plate, but we hit the tracks, and I decided when you hit the tracks, I know he doesn't have a repair kit by now. So we're gonna hit the tracks again. At least we have a chance to back up a bit, make a better position for ourselves. And we almost able to track him in place. So we're just gonna hit him again, and now back up. So we're not showing our tank to his gun. We're just trying to use the repair kit, as you can see. Thankfully for us, we bounced the shot. If he shoot at HE, he would get us. But now we're gonna just relocate a bit, so he needs to go out. And we're shooting through the drive wheel, this time with damage. And we're gonna do it again. Going for the lower plate. And it's all over. So 1,200 bounce damage. 3,400 and how much was it? 3,848 damage dealt. An ace, Top Gun, Kolobonov, Halonens. So nice things here, just by staying at the back. But still, we had targets to shoot at, and we did good. We helped our team. We were a bit carried there, so I think it's good. And we earned 1,378 base XP. And that's all for today's episode. Hope you liked it. If you liked it, please subscribe. Give me your comments on which tanks you wanna look at reviews at. So that's all for this episode. If you like my videos, please subscribe. Give me your comment on the tank you want me to review, which interests you. Give me your comment on this tank. How do you play it? Do you like it? And so on. Join my Discord if you want me to put your videos on my channel. And that's all for today. Take care, bye bye, and catch you all on the battlefield.